we should be live now. Just as my laptop falls asleep, so I can't monitor the screen. Alright, we're good now. So, I do not remember what we did last time, other than I did end up getting the most basic ending of the game, I think, right? Yeah, I got the... I do not remember what I did last time, other than getting the most basic ending of the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, today we'll be doing something a bit less basic, I think. Hopefully. Probably. And let me make sure my desktop audio is actually on, because I have a tendency to not do that for some reason. Alright, it is on. Would you like to check your, audio balancing, see if you show up well in the stream?
Actually, might be a little too high.
Alright, in that case I can lower you just a bit. Alright, try now. Doesn't try, perfect. And so before this stream started, we were talking about the legendary meme of Luigi explaining capitalism. And that just reminded me, I don't actually know what platformer I'm doing next, but it could be fun to run through the 3D All-Stars collection, who knows.
The question is, do you still have it?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do. I don't see why I wouldn't.
Because if you have it, as long as you have it, like, did you buy it digitally or physically?
I bought it digitally.
Okay, then yeah, you're pretty good then.
Yeah, I'm like... Oh, man. It's like, it turns out you can't play the game digitally anymore. Aw, oh, man. But yeah.
You could only play it during this certain time.
I know you had a great time on stream with one specific game in the collection.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. No.
No? I thought you loved Super Mario Sunshine. Did you not?
No, it wasn't fun, and it wasn't a game, actually.
It wasn't a game?
It wasn't a game. There definitely isn't a, there's no...
there's no Twitch clip, there's no legendary Twitch clip explaining Jeff's relationship with Sunshine.
There's no evidence. It doesn't exist.
Checks out. I forgot to turn, this game is notably not developed by Square Enix, oddly enough. This game is developed by Team Cherry. I forgot to remove the copyrights from the Kingdom Hearts stream. Alright. There's that. Let's see if the game captures properly. That should be good enough, right? Right. Alright. I see the game. Is the sound on it fine?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Alright, perfect in that case. Well, last we left off, we were at 85% completion at the Temple of the Black Egg. And, yeah. Now, there are a few things that I need to get out of the way first before we, really get schmoovin'. First off is making sure my controller is in the right control scheme, because when it's not, the back button doesn't actually open up the inventory. So first off, we need to collect another full mask shard. We need to collect another full vessel fragment. We need 5 mask shards, 3 vessel fragments, and 1 pale ore. And then we need to do some stuff involving the ancient basin. So I'm not actually sure which pale ore I'm missing right now is the problem. But what I do know I can do is I also need to go save some grubs. And the best way for me to do that is likely going to be by heading over to, I think it's a place we've been before. But if I go to King's Station, there's a key I believe I picked up a while ago. Wait, no, I never picked up that key now that I think about it. In that case, we're gonna head over to Queen's Station. And start going into a new area. Do you have any idea where I'm going as someone who has also played Hollow Knight, Jeff?
Surprisingly, no.
No?
Well, unsurprisingly, because I don't remember much.
Fair enough. Do you recognize this room at all? Or I should probably... just a moment.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Do you recognize this room at all? Indeed.
Yeah, you remember with delay it.
Yeah, I remembered a bit too late. But yeah, into Queen's Garden, an area that I'm notoriously terrible at. Ah, I know where we are. This is, right outside the place we picked up Howling Wraiths initially. So this is another entrance if you have a Shade Cloak.
Yeah.
Very similar to the entrance with Isma's Tier, just from, upper levels of Fog Canyon instead of the one we went through there. Ow, how rude. I'm gonna pick up a Rancid Egg, even though I frankly don't think I'll be using this. Oh, hello, Cloth. Ah, Tiny Warrior. Then you too come to test yourself against that traitorous tribe. A deadly bunch they are that roost within these glades. I'd once have stayed well clear of them, but your actions have shown me the truth of it. We must face down our fears, or be defeated by them. If we both make it through, we can swap stories of our adventures. I'd look forward to that. I'll look forward to it too, Cloth. Conveniently, Abyss Shriek casually obliterates everything in sight. And by everything in sight, I mean everything in its AoE that can't really escape. Rather nice ability to have, if I do say so myself.
Indeed. Very useful.
How rude. Ah! There's a bench somewhere around here. And apparently Cornifer. Oh, hello. Isn't this just the most intriguing place? So many discoveries waiting to be made. We're about to set off ourselves, though we can't seem to agree on which way to head. It's led to something of an argument between us. We should really stop squabbling about such petty things. Left or right? Which way is best? It should be a simple thing, yet we're always at odds. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. An excellent price, you say? I shall check that out later. I think maps count towards completion at least. I could be wrong about that. Ah! Now that we've clicked that lever, the gate up there has opened up. And following this path leads us to some fascinating places, to say the least. Namely, if I go over here, I believe. Use Isma's tier here. Ow. We find the love key. Which I promise is actually relevant to the thing I wanted to do at King Station. But we're gonna keep going around here a bit more before we head back. We bust this open, we find the Moss Prophet, once more dead. How unfortunate. Either way, we shall continue on. And not like that, because I don't want to bother with an essence tree in this room. I'm gonna heal up before I advance, probably a decent idea.
Most likely.
Abyss Shriek is such a good spell. There seems to be a bench here as well.
Bench.
A toll machine with a symbol of a bench. If we give it 150 geo,
Bench.
we get a deployable bench. I love breaking property. Ah! Ah! I'm not good at this game. Anyway, if we come down here... Ow. We find a familiar location. We have once more encountered the Mask Maker. See you later, nerd. And I, for one, am not dealing with Deep Nest. Pretty standard opinion as far as I'm aware.
Understandable. Deep Nest is horrible.
I can confirm. The worst part is I'm gonna have to go back there again for one specific thing, and probably something else that I forgot if I know anything about myself. Anyways, if we come up here, there's a stack station somewhere. However, not quite yet, as first we must face, we must face some mantises. Mantises? What's the plural there?
Mantis. I don't know.
Me neither. I was gonna heal up a bit. jumped over my projectile. Hollow Knight could make a really good fighting game, believe me.
It'd be a weird fighting game, to be sure, but
I could see it happening, and that is what really matters to me. Seeing everything, even things that aren't fighting games, as fighting games. Ow. If there ever does... If Hollow Knight ever does get a fighting game, I'm 100% maining Grim. This is not negotiable.
honestly, I feel like it would be something like Maintenance Spell, like how, you know, PvP bullet hell.
I could see it. Here sleeps the traitor's child. Yeah, I could definitely see that, though I think, an actual, like, traditional 2D fighter could work as well.
Oh, yeah.
Though there's also the possibility that it's like a platform fighter. And I feel like Hollow Knight could pull that off.
Yeah.
Like being a platforming game with, like, combat elements.
Yeah.
Ow, I suck. Perfect. One more just got it perfect. Great Slash is a wonderful technique. Not the one I intended to hit, but I'll take it. Hello, Grub. Ooh, 3-in-1 Great Slash. We'd love to see it. Just gonna heal up. Ow. Ow. Perfect. Casual Abyss Shriek. There seems to be something down here. Soul Statue.
Casual Abyss Shriek is casual.
You know, as opposed to professional.
Exactly.
Oh, the Queen! The Queen is coming! I've been waiting so long, and now she's almost here! I feel like I'm about to burst. I've kept it safe, this sacred garden. I've kept it safe for all this time. Soon the Queen will return and teach me to fly. Shall we wait together, stranger? Shall we play together? Sure, why not? Here we have Marmu, who makes plenty of iconic noises.
You sound like a fucking Pikmin.
Something like that. You could basically play, not ping pong, what am I thinking of? You just juggle Marmu. It's wonderful. Ow. There we go. Goodbye, Marmu. Now, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, stranger. You're strong. Much stronger than me. I've been waiting a long time, stranger. I've been fighting a long time, stranger. I'm very, very tired. The Queen will be here soon, and I just need to sleep a little. Wake me when the Queen arrives, stranger. Perhaps the Queen will teach us both to fly, stranger. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Stranger.
What?
Stranger.
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 Either way, we have obtained Marmu's essence.
Like, the amount of times he says stranger, like, jeez.
Indeed. But you know what? For our efforts, we have broken into a stag station. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the bell ready, open up this door, and call the stag over here. Little one, I found it! The stag nest where I was born and raised. I've yet to go there again. My duty binds me to travel only where I am called, but if you wish to see it yourself, I could take you there. None may remain to welcome us, but the nest is still a sight to behold. Give me the word and we will go there at once. Before you rang the bell, I'd almost forgotten the station existed. It was not often used by the common bugs, being a well-guarded retreat for our late queen. Even as overgrown as they've become, these gardens are still beautiful after all this time. I'm sure the queen would be happy to know that. I'm sure she would as well. Anyway, let's check out that stag nest while we've got the opportunity. Being back in my old home, I feel the weight of my long life bearing down on me. I carry it proudly, though. Wherever I travel, the memories of my family and my mind come with me. Or my kind come with me. I can read.
Indeed.
Here we find a vessel fragment. And not only that, but if we head up this way, an empty eggshell. Not much else to see, but if we go out this way, we can fall back onto the Howling Cliffs. I think that's where we are. Yeah. Dartmouth is basically considered Howling Cliffs, right? Right.
Yeah.
Either way, we shall go see the stag. What do you think of my old home, little one? It was full of life once. Stags coming and going, swapping stories of the places they'd been and the passengers they'd met. For a long time now, I've considered myself the only one remaining, the last stag. But being in the nest again, there's something in the air. A smell, or a warmth, or a presence, perhaps. Could it be other stags have made their way out into the wider world? Yes, I will hold on to that hope. My kin, still alive, still out there, journeying beyond these lands. But for me, I could never abandon the stagways, not as long as passengers still need them. I can tell you still have important work to do. I will be your companion as long as my old body still serves. Let us enjoy the stagways of this kingdom together a little longer. Indeed we shall. So first order of business, I'm actually going to go to Dirtmouth, because I want that map. Mostly because of no sense of direction, but also partially because of completion.
Yeah.
At least I think maps go for completion.
Bajanada.
So we've got a map of the Royal Waterways I missed, a map of the Howling Cliffs I missed.
Wait, you should check your percentage first.
Alright.
Before you buy the Queen Garden, check your percentage.
This is a good idea.
What are you doing?
What? Oh, wait, I can see it in my inventory now, right, can't I?
Yeah!
86%. I'm not sure what all I picked up in the time since, and I don't know why I was about to go all the way over to the Temple of the Black Egg.
Were you about to fight him again?
No, I was just gonna check the tablet there. That doesn't actually do anything for completion. Like, I don't think it shows you the rate.
Cool.
Where am I going? I know, I've played this game before.
Bapanada.
So, did that add any? No.
Bapanada.
Either way, I'll
So the maps are useless.
collect the map. Or, these things happen sometimes. Alright. Anyway, back to the Queen's Gardens we go. Now, I actually want to drop down here, I think. No, I don't. Not really much there for me. But where there is somewhere for me is, this way, I think. Indeed. If I flick this open, we now have access to, basically the room we entered from. Technically, like, one or two rooms before that, but... it's like the real main, like, start of Queen's Gardens.
Yeah.
Ow. Just gonna heal up. Ah. I'm not sure why, but I really like to lead my spellcasts with a nail hit. There's something very satisfying about, like, the smack and then the spell, you know? Regardless, we have found our way into Green Path. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. I frankly do not remember where in Green Path we are. Probably the room leading to the Queen's Gardens at the bottom there. That would make sense, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, I did not get the shortcut in that direction, so I'm just gonna have to go somewhere else. Good thing, too, because there are places for us to go now. Mainly, off to the left here. We can pass through this void gate. And not get up there that way. However, in this room, we have been locked in. Come on. There you are. Oh, hello, Cloth. Ow. Oh, that's a big one. Say hello to the Traitor Lord. Ow. 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 My landings keep being red. Ow. Not sure why I thought healing there would work, but I did. You know what? Now's as good a time as any to demonstrate, the egg. I have on several occasions stated that I was not very likely to use the rancid eggs, but I might as well, right? Right.
Right.
A stone door with a simple lock. Use the simple key? Why not? And now, we meet. Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Some time? Ah, yes. Yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, and if you've found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Yes, I can see the regrets you've left behind. A black stain hidden away in the darkness below us. As a service, I can return your regrets to you, so they can be dealt with. You want that, yes? Ah, but I am very hungry. Perhaps you'd be willing to part— Oh, hello, trash dude. Yo, what's going on? I get to stay home from work thanks to being sick with the flu. On one hand, neat that you get to stay home. On the other hand, unfortunate. Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah,
Flu
don't
kinda
be
sucks.
sick.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with a little of your food, sleep for as long as I have, and you build up quite the appetite. You may take a rancid egg. I will enjoy this morsel tremendously. Now, as promised, we will begin the ritual. Hello, Shade. Goodbye, Shade.
Okay. Yeah, no, Aaron, don't be sick. And then tell them you're sick.
Good idea. Jeff should have thought about that first. A fierce host has settled nearby. Did you summon them? I find their smell unsettling. Theirs is a scent of distant places, unfamiliar even to me. They have a strange look to them, gaudy and intimidating. Perhaps you suspect they hide their true appearance. You'd be right. They favor projection over truth, shrouding themselves in forms dreamed. Best be careful. Assisting them might benefit you, but who knows what suffering it may cause. I'm not going to lie, I didn't realize Gigi had anything to say about the truth. Either way, now that that's out of the way, we're just gonna head back to the arena for the legendary Salty Run Back. After all, on this channel we love the Salty Run Back.
It's all about the Salty Run Back.
Indeed. Before that, I'm gonna take a look at my charms, because I feel like I could have some other build. No, this is probably fine.
I'll be back up.
Alright. Alright. Just one more now. And now, I believe it is time for the Salty Run Back. That is not in this direction. Why do I keep going there? Actually, before that, I noticed that was breakable. Also, I don't want to talk about that. Or that, for that matter, but you know what, we can salvage this. Ah! Stopped a bit too late there. Oh, time to try again. Now it's good. Come on. Even though I've historically been able to conquer the Trial of the Fool, this is not exactly a game I'm very good at. In case it is not brutally obvious yet. Hello, Grub. You are free, little one. I did not think that through. Alright, after that wild mismanagement of Soul, where on earth am I going? This way. I don't need Soul to fight the Traitor Lord. Not yet, at least. I'll build up the Soul I need during the fight. In particular in the arena beforehand. Hello, Cloth. In case it is not obvious yet, I'm not particularly good at this video game. Hello. Ah! Descending Dark is my favorite spell in the game, for obvious reasons. Cloth, no! Cloth, yes! Well, the Traitor Lord is down, but unfortunately so is a close comrade. Truly unfortunate. Protect. And here we find the White Lady. Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid, or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place? It is true. True that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True, one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind, half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. While I know lots of white ladies, also lots of black ladies. Oh god. We have taken the white fragment. It faced the gendered child. She's a fierce foe, strong in mind and body. Striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted little time together. I never begrudged the worm's dalliance as bargain. In fact, I feel some of... I'm having a stroke. I feel some affection for the creature birthed. If your paths were ever to align, I imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally. Within my roots, the weakening of the vessel I plainly feel. Only two obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course, regression, all minds relinquished to that pernicious plague. The second I find preferable, and would seek your aid in its occurrence, replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an idea instilled. But you are free of such blemishes. You could contain that thing inside. I'll offer fair warning. The vessel may itself be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within. To claim its role requires strength of some magnitude. Prepare yourself well before attempting the task. Prepare well, but don't dally. Were the vessel to break prematurely, that plague would unleash with rage and power built of ages chained. So it can access a mind, then the seals shall break before its blade. We've already broken the seals. Oh, hello. Well, now that was something. The true battle of mighty warriors. So intense, so climactic. It's really everything I could have ever hoped for. Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it. Well, even if we lost Cloth, I'm at the very least happy that she got the end she was seeking for. I don't want to talk about it. Or that, for that matter. Or that, for that matter. I swear to God, if I die to platforming, which I am very prone to do. We've made it close enough to the stag station, I think. Let's heal once more. Alright, we're safe. Anyways, now we can go to King's Station and do the thing I had intended to do. After picking up the love key, there is somewhere we can go now. If I remember correctly, we've recently accessed a place where we couldn't do anything without a special key. And that place is the Tower of Love. Now that we have the key, we can go ahead and break and enter, as you typically do. I don't know why I was trying to get soul from that Vengefly. Either way, here we have the Collector. He seems to be made of a substance very similar to that of our shades. So much so, in fact, that just like said shades, he does not grant soul back when we strike him. However, he does summon various random things for us to strike to get soul back anyway, so I can go with this. I'm gonna heal a bit. I was gonna do Cyclone Slash to be funny, but it didn't. Did it? Ow, how rude. Gonna heal up. Ow. Ow. Descending Dart. Heal a bit more. Ow. Come on. Let's get some health back. He is no longer able to keep up the fight, and so we shall brutally and mercilessly slaughter him. See you later, nerd. And here we find some fascinating things. Like a grub. A grub. A grub. And the collector's map. The locations of imprisoned grubs will be displayed. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. So, as far as I'm aware, we still have a few grubs to find, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Frankly, I don't exactly remember where a lot of these are, or how to find them for that matter. But what I can see is that there appears to be one right by a stag station that I missed. There's also one somewhere in the ancient basin that I forgot about. But we'll be dealing with that some other time. Hey, boiling lamp, what is up? How you doing? You're tired. Understandable. I don't know what it is. It might just be, like... It might just be a coincidence, but I've been tired today, too. Something doesn't feel right. Very low energy day. But I'm trying to stay awake. Understandable.
Trying to stay awake is the biggest mistake of all. Give in to the sleepy.
I can't disagree. Either way, now that we've gone ahead and gotten the white fragment from White Lady, definitely not a thing to take out of context. If I fall asleep, the chance of waking up to do the meeting is slim. Understandable.
That's why you join the
I'm
meeting
wrong.
and then fall asleep midway through.
Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so I've made a slight miscalculation, and that is, I don't actually have the Awakened Dream Nail yet. And, that...
I'm not a very good role model.
Jeff is indeed not a very good role model. I'm gonna go ahead to the resting grounds and, figure out what my chances of getting enough essence to do some things are. Plus, I'm trying to work with Unity and Visual Studio, and I didn't realize I forgot a lot of coding. If you fall asleep, the chances of your uncle fucking your ass are greater. Oh god, Trash Dude, why?
Hey, Red.
More than 1,500 essence. The Dream Nail is close, so close, to fully awakening. Continue on your path, Wielder. I know not what guides you, nor what will it is that drives you forward. Once you've collected 1,800 essence, though, I will be here waiting. Take this gift, as it may grant you strength and help you to collect the essence of this world. We have achieved a mask shard, and now have 8 masks. That's also true, but more like my roommate. Oh god. Is your roommate down bad enough to do that?
I mean, if he's a roommate with a coding student, then probably.
Hmm. Anyways, with that mask out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and head back to Dirt Mountain because I know where we can get some essence. This is something that I was not able to do last time I checked it out. I wouldn't put it past him, but no. I am, says Aaron. Oh god. So first off, I'm gonna go ahead and visit the Grub Father after the 3 or so grubs we just rescued, right in a row.
I need to find something to drink real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. We have obtained the last pale ore I needed. How nice. As well as a generous helping of money. Ah! Alright, before we move on, with that pale ore I've obtained, I must ask you two something important. I will be making my nail... Whoa, indeed. I will be making my nail as strong as it can possibly be. But after that, we must make a choice. A choice about whether one man lives or dies. And I will require your assistance. He dies always. Put yourself first. Well, he's not exactly someone that, being alive threatens my chances of survival. I'll tell you that right away. Kill him. Kill everything. Alright, in that case, he shall die. Do it. Kill him. A worthy sacrifice for power. Listen to the voices. Oh god. I love my audience. A small price to pay. Alright. It is time to visit the nailsmith for the last time. Oh, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore, a rare fine metal, that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. We shall give him 3 pale ore and 4,000 geo to reforge our nail. As you wish. I'll get to work then. It's done. The reforging is complete. Your nail is much stronger than it used to be, as strong as it could ever be. In only your weapon have I seen such potential. Finally, I behold the majesty of a pure nail. To think this moment has come upon me so soon. I must step outside a moment. Let's check on him real quick. With a pure nail forged, my work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. I beg you, cut me down. As my final moment in life, I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. After all this time, all this toil, haven't I earned it? Well, here's your last chance. We voted. If anyone has any objections, say so. If not, we shall obliterate him as he wishes. I take that as we're still killing him. The nailsmith has been killed. Do it. Perfect. Anyways, we now have the strongest basic attack in the game possible. And by that I mean, that's a lie. It is still possible to make our weapon itself is as strong as it can be, but that does not necessarily mean that it is the strongest it will ever be on a basic attack.
I just got back in my room and jump scared by my little brother saying that I was sus.
He is sus.
I can't disagree with that statement. I think that's a problem. Ow.
Okay, rebuild. Done.
So we have slain the blacksmith, or the nailsmith. As you do for someone who has spent their entire life assisting you in getting stronger.
Yeah.
That's how these things work, right? Right.
Yeah. Like, you hire a personal trainer, they get you, like, bulked up, like, they get you, make sure you're getting stronger over the course of a few years, and the way that you, get rid of them and your employees, you defeat them in hand-to-hand combat. And by defeat, I mean, by hand-to-hand combat, I mean a fight to the death.
Indeed. And if you win, then he has done his job. If you lose, then he didn't do his job. That's how these things work, right? Or better yet, it's like the rule of two in Star Wars with the Sith Lords. You got the master and you got the apprentice. And the only way to logically do this is you do the funny thing and you train, and then you have to defeat him, right? By defeat, he means suffocate them with your feet. Why? Ow.
Trey.
Why specifically feet? That's weird.
Exposing your kinks on stream, man. Why?
Defeat. That would check out. Defeat them. That checks out.
Well, that would be cutting their foot off. Cutting their feet off. It's defeating.
No, obviously it's winning using only kicks. Like my legendary Guilty Gear Xrd 7-hit Slayer combo that only uses the kick button.
Yeah.
Now you gotta show your foot strength to defeat them.
See, all I could think of, right, when we started talking about actual feat was that scene right there from the Ultimate Madagascar recap by Cass Vanderpool.
Checks out. I don't believe I've seen this, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh god. Why? Cass Vanderpool, why?
He had to cut it because, like, it was against you. Like, he lost his revenue on that video because of that scene, so he cut it out. But other people re-uploaded it.
Checks out. Anyways, we have a fascinating opponent before us. You have come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things down with you once I strike you down. I did not read that correctly, but that's fine. Raise your weapon, and then die like those who came before you. You're an asshole, I'm gonna kill you. Say hello to Markov.
That's the only reason you're killing him?
He's also a moth, which is pretty good reason to kill it. If you know anything about me, you know my relationship with moths. Ow.
Yeah, it's a very sensual relationship.
That is, not a way I've heard anyone describe it, but... I'm about to die. See you later, nerd. Thanks, I hate it. Correct, you should.
You really, really should.
Never have I been defeated in combat. I can
Never have
see
I been
myself there,
defeated.
still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here at the edge of the world, no one can find me, except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself. They have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me. And consume you I shall. And with that, we have 1800 essence.
I'm not even imagining like you're consuming him by like just absorbing him. I'm just imagining you taking the bite out of his ghost.
No, we eat the entire corpse and then we eat the ghost.
We force him to watch as we eat his actual body piece by piece.
Yeah, pretty much. Easy. Yummy indeed. The lamp man gets it.
Now the real question is, do you do you cut it up and cook it, or do you eat it raw right in front of him?
I just eat the whole thing in one fell swoop.
One bite. Home. You don't even use your mouth, you use your fucking pincers on the top of your head.
Perfect. Well, I don't think the knight has a mouth now that I look at it.
Your cloak just envelops the corpse, and it comes back, it's just the stuff you couldn't eat, like the chitin, or chitin. How do you
Chitin.
say it? Chitin.
Star, star, star. Is that Twitch, or like, is that just something you typed out? Or no, 3 stars like a Michelin rating? I think I disabled Twitch Automod.
It's a link, so it didn't go through, I guess.
Dang.
Yeah, because you're not a mod.
Just DM Jeff the link, it'll be fine.
Yeah, DM it to me and I'll send it through. Why not? Actually, I'll screen it first.
Screen it and
I'll
then
screen
send
it
it.
first. Like, it can't be, like, there has to be a rule. It cannot be worse than what I sent.
That's a pretty low bar, to be fair.
What do you mean? It cannot be worse than it. That's a pretty fucking high bar.
I mean, being worse than that, I don't know. I said that entirely wrong.
Exactly.
I'm having a stroke.
Oh, it's this?
Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the Dream Nail. Yes, the time has come. The Dream Nail, and you as well, Wielder. It is time for you both to awaken. The essence you have collected. The hope that still remains in this old kingdom. Pure potential. Let it course through you and into the Dream Nail. Hold it aloft, Wielder. Awaken! Iconic. Collected the awoken Dream Nail. Hold D, I guess, on the keyboard to charge and slash with the nail. The Dream Nail is upgraded. It can break into even the most protected mind. Aha, yes. No dream can hide itself from you now. You can peer into the darkest places. You just need to find the right crack. What will you do with such a power, Wielder? Whose memories will you hunt down? Ha! Do as you wish. My promise is fulfilled. May the crimes of my tribe be washed away in time, like the rest of this kingdom's.
May my crimes be washed away. Just kidding, I accept those gladly. Another mistake. I told you.
Well,
I
now, with the awakened dream nail, we can go ahead and use it on that corpse we saw outside of the hidden station. Yoink. And here we find a fascinating place. Ow. Now that we have defeated the guard, we may enter. Here we find ourselves in the White Palace.
That sounds kind of racial.
It probably is.
It probably.
Only probably, I can't guarantee. I don't know, at least it's not like the White Defender, who we'll get to eventually. Eventually.
The white defender, but what about the dung defender?
Well, we've already dealt with the Dung Defender.
But he's not your best friend yet.
What?
He's not your best friend yet. You gotta bring him back from the dead. Tell
Oddly
him
enough,
that
he
it was
didn't
all an
die in our
accident. Huh?
He didn't die in our fight, he simply goes on to go take a nap.
Yeah. And you gotta be his best friend.
Ow, I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, we have turned on one light. We can gather some soul from this. This is notably not the correct way, I don't think.
It will be fine.
I have no earthly idea where I'm supposed to go. I am not exactly good with directions, to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least, for sure.
Wait, no, I do go back there. And that unlocked an elevator for us. King, your troubles, let us. We will wait, King. My king, all for us. Ah! I don't want to talk about it. But yes, we must now maneuver around buzzsaws, as you can typically find in palaces.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't you remember all the times in Skyrim when you would go in there and you'd have to avoid buzzsaws?
Every time, my favorite. As someone who has definitely played Skyrim.
They're doing real good, dude.
I know, right? In the immortal words of TFS Cloud, my skills are one of a kind. That was notably not the correct way of doing things. Ow, neither was that. Or that. Why am I awful at everything? I suck. I mean, I knew that, but come on.
Come on, I knew that.
Here we could refill our soul, which just might be a decent idea. Just maybe. And even then, it's not like it refills all the way. Ow.
Oh, banana.
Ah, I'm awful. There is no place to refill my soul. I just have to do this correctly, which is something I'm not known for. Well, we've been knocked out of nap time.
Oh, it's just a dream.
I went all the way back to the resting grounds.
Okay, that's yeah, that is great.
All right, let's try that again. All right, let's rest in the hidden station this time. All right, I'm going back in. You cannot stop me. I will break into the palace. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully with a bit more success this time. There is a bench here. I'm just stupid. We're gonna try a different path first, I think. Ah! That's gonna be a fun jump to make. Indeed it was.
Well, hey, at least you had fun. Very obviously, just like not hearing the words, but not understanding what you're saying and what context. I need to speak gooder.
Simply not allowed. Ow. Speaking of things that are simply not allowed, me being good at video games.
Me no speak good, you no play good.
Exactly. Someone gets it.
Why say lot word when few word work?
Exactly. And now to watch as I somehow manage to fail literally everything in front of me. heal up a bit. What little I can, at least. Ah! For the record, it has been ages since I've done White Palace. I almost never go here anymore, because I typically don't go for true ending for some reason.
Understandable.
Gather some soul from the statue, and gather some soul from these people, as you do.
Indeed.
Ow. Ow. Flick that switch. And that leads us to this glowy thing. I'm not 100% sure what that did. Didn't open that up, that's for sure. However, it did light up one of the gates. Now we need to light up the other one, I assume. As these things typically go. Bonk. Let us not exit right now. And instead find out where on earth I'm supposed to be. I think this is the thing I failed at last time. That got me forcefully booted out of the palace. As you do. Ow. Ow. Just gonna heal up. I don't want to talk about it. While we've got the opportunity, I'm just gonna restore my soul on these guys. Again, as one just does. No! Ah! I don't want to talk about it. Or that. I promise I've done this before. That does not mean I'm good at it, but I've at least succeeded once before.
Oh, there's a big.
Whoa. Hi, back. I'm protagonist.
Oh, I've been verbally destroyed.
I don't want to talk about that one. That is not at all the correct angle or timing. Gonna heal up. I think it's about time for a daily reminder that I am not good at video games. This is not a speedrun, and if it was, I would be moving faster. But it is not.
If it was a speedrun, I would not be here.
Indeed. If this was a speedrun, you'd be watching someone else.
I meant, like, you wouldn't be in this area, but
Indeed. Well, if I'm going for 112% speed run, then yeah. Or even 100% for that matter,
Wait.
probably. I think.
would you be going for 100 to 112% speed run?
I'm going for 112%, just not 112% speed run.
Exactly.
And now, we have lit up both of the gates, so we can take the elevator once more. That is not the thing I'm thinking of, is it? Ow. Ow. Ow, ow.
Don't worry, TJ, you've got this.
Do I really? What in my
You
entire...
don't want my answer.
Yeah, what in my entire list of accomplishments could convince you that I have this? Ow. That's what I thought. Ow.
Chicken nugget.
You drive a hard bargain. That is definitely the intended response. Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. I just want to know who is this place's interior designer, because there are buzzsaws literally everywhere.
It was me.
You're the one who did this.
Yes. I just wanted to watch you suffer.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job at it, but there could be some more work done. Ah! Ah! Buzz Lightyear, what?
Buzz's Lightyear.
Little did we know, Buzz wasn't in reference to, like, anything, wasn't a reference to Buzz Aldrin, but rather a buzz saw. I'd believe it. Ow. Buzz S. Lightyear. Checks out.
Buzz Seymour Lightyear.
My favorite Disney Pixar character, Buzzsaw Lightyear. I love Buzzsaw Lightyear.
Buzzsaw
Now, instead of
Lightyear.
actually doing the platforming I'm supposed to do, I can strike those and jump up here, skipping a hilariously long segment of platforming, and fall right back down to exactly where I was before I did that. My legendary technique.
Truly the highest of quality.
And using a similar technique, I can skip even more platforming. Now, this might not be a speed run, but I'm not using these skips for speed. I'm using them for safety.
I'm using them for survivability.
Indeed. After all, why take 20 damage doing a platforming section in a game with only 8 health when you could take none and just move?
Oh.
Ow. Ow. I don't know what I expected there, but apparently it wasn't that. Ow. Or that. I don't want to talk about it.
Understandable.
I'm not safe yet. I was never safe. Alright, let's try that again.
Truly.
I'm gonna be here a while in case it's not obvious.
Yeah. I mean, no, you're...
Professional Twitch
You
streamer
got this.
protagonist would never get stuck anywhere. Ow.
Yeah, you're too much of a, what the
Pro
kids
gamer.
call pro gamer.
So much of a pro gamer, in fact, I'm remembering to heal between attempts. Ow.
But are you enough of a pro gamer to remember? To get the badge that allows you to regen soul at bench.
Not quite yet. I'll get there eventually. Ah! I've once more skipped a decent section of platforming. Far from the only segment I'll skip. I'll skip 1,000 platforming segments before I let this company die.
Understandable. Well, why stop there?
That was a good question.
Let them all. We love Buzzsaw Lightyear around here.
Hmm?
Just saying we love
Oh,
Buzzsaw
Buzzsaw
Lightyear
Lightyear.
around here.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That we do.
Truly the best. The best Disney character.
I don't want to talk about it.
How about now? You want to talk about it now?
Nah.
Okay.
Ah! There we go. Much better. And now I can feast upon the soul that these people offer me. And use it to heal all 8 of my masks back up. And once more, we advance. Ah! Ah!
I love just the random I hear from you every once in a while.
Just the grunts of pain as I get impaled.
Yeah.
There's inherently rhythm in this place, and as we all know, I'm not very good with rhythm. In particular, a point stressed brutally obviously in Celeste, but that was a while ago.
Indeed.
And now, being the tactical genius I am, I farm these creatures for soul.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Indeed. That's better. That is a corpse. That is another corpse. That is an elevator. And this is a soul statue, but I've already maxed out on soul.
Suffering from success.
Indeed. And here we see the fascinating creature. No cost too great. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And thus the Pale King has fallen. But we pick up the other half of the white fragment, and we have achieved King Soul. Soul of Worm, Soul of Root, Heart of Void. Nifty. Now, King Soul is a bit of a fascinating charm, because what we can do with it is it costs 5, but a holy charm symbolizing a union between higher beings, the bearer will slowly absorb the limitless soul contained within. Now, soul regen for 5 notches seems kinda awful, but more importantly, opens the way to a birthplace. And with that, we shall go ahead and equip it.
So, the thing I was talking about, you were already working on getting.
Indeed.
That's kind of funny.
Anyways, where is that birthplace, one might ask? And that is something I'm pretty sure I remember. If we head back to the Abyss, we will find some fascinating things waiting for us. If I remember correctly, at least. Namely, this patch right here. Going to the bottom of this twisting maze, ow, reveals a pit of spikes to die in. But going to the bottom of this twisting maze reveals a bunch of shades that are chasing us. Of course, how classic.
Everyone's favorite occurrence.
Indeed. We go through this void gate. We find a reflective egg-looking thing, and we strike it with a dream nail. We are knocked unconscious, as we typically do. No cost too great. We've heard those words before.
1 second, I'm getting a phone call. I immediately missed, so I'll be back.
Alright. And here we awake as the night. Nowhere to go but up. And nothing to do but fall in spikes, I guess. I don't know, I never claimed to be good at this game. No mind to think. We see some others falling around us. No will to break. No voice to cry suffering. Born of God and void. Ah! You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the hollow night. Collected the void heart. And now with the void heart, shades are no longer hostile. However, it has lost its previous effect and its previous cost. An emptiness that was hidden within, now unconstrained, unifies the void under the bearer's will. This charm is a part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped. On the bright side, at least it removes the cost for us. But now, bearing the void, we can do some fascinating stuff. Where am I going again? I hope this is a way out. But yes, with the Void Heart, we can now escape the Abyss and get some different things done. Void Heart opens up some new things for us, but I'm just gonna not do those, I don't think. And instead, once more try to get a bit more completion on this file, I think. Because right now we're at 93%, but our goal is 112%. So first thing on my list is I need to go to Deep Nest. Not a place most people actively choose to go, but I've got to get something from there anyway. So I think the best place for that would oddly enough be Queen Station, because I think this is closer to the entrance than I would like to imagine. Actually, now that I think about it, there was something in the basin I forgot to pick up too. There was a grub somewhere in here that I did not actually locate. And I probably should locate it, shouldn't I? If I remember, it is, pretty close to us. We just need to go up to the tram. Also, I need to check if I, emptied my life savings into the fountain here already. I have not. Giving 3,000 geo to this fountain will reveal to us a vessel fragment. How nice. Now I need one more, and frankly, I have no idea where it is. I'll find it eventually, though. After all, vessel fragments do actually count for completion. Anyways, it appears as though the grub I forgot to rescue is around here somewhere. Ow. Indeed, there's some breakable ground here. You are free, little one. Alright, with that out of the way, now we go to Deep Nest. That is not the path to Deep Nest. Alright, Queen Station. Because I think this is the closest I can get to this thing right away. Through the shortcut. Through the Mantis Village. Ow. Let's go ahead and rest at that bench, since it's just a bit closer. And in the meantime, I need to re-equip some charms. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on Quick Slash and Spell Twister. Taking Quick Slash instead of Soul Catcher, because with Quick Slash we can strike faster, thus getting more soul back even if it's not on a per hit basis. And now into Deep Nest we go. And it appears as though there is a grub off to the right. But I can't 100% tell if that's, Oh, there's a mass fragment there. That grub might actually be in the technically fungal wastes, now that I think about it. So we're gonna go back. And we need to find that entrance to Deep Nest, which is notably basically the exact opposite side of Queen Station that I'm on, or fungal wastes that I'm on. We're gonna go. Problematic. Actually, no, I don't think that's where that is. In the room directly above the initial Mantis Village entrance, there's a room to the left that we couldn't go up earlier, and that's where we're going. But now that we have Monarch Wings, we can jump up that just fine. How rude. Alright, let's get over here. Into the fungal core. An enemy has granted us some essence, despite not being a dream enemy. Ow. Just gonna heal up a bit. Ow. 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 Alright, I may have been a bit reckless, but at least I survived. Gonna heal up. He used the projectile in melee range. Truly a visionary. Ow. Geo, my favorite. Ow. How rude. We go over here. I think I need Spore Shroom to interact with this. Nope. Pale worm. What good to foresee a demise unavoidable? That is a good question you got there. Anyways, we can now drop into Deep Nest. And collect that mask shard. Only 3 more, and frankly I don't remember which ones are where. Now to figure out where on earth that grub is. Come on. That's not breakable, and I'm not sure why I thought it was. Just gonna heal up. Was this worth a Geo Rock? Probably not. While I can't find that grub, there is still something I need to accomplish here. Come on. Let us return to the hot spring. And in the meantime, if we head to the room to the right, we can find what I was initially looking for and not the grub. And here I want to go down. Because there was a void gate here. And some golems that I must use the shade cloak to dash through. Not to mention these Garpedes, which that wasn't perfect, but you know what? None of us are. Nobody is perfect, and neither was that execution. But you know what? At least we get Sharp Shadow out of it. This is a badge that will make our Shade Cloak do damage. I don't believe I'll be using it, but it is pretty funny, I'll give it that. Now with that out of the way, I can get on to something a bit more interesting. If we head all the way over to the right, we find a tram in Deep Nest that hasn't failed. Forgive me, Stag, but I will be using the tram temporarily. If we take it right once, we end up in the, Ancient Basin. But we can still go even further right, and that will take us to a fascinating location. We find ourselves in Kingdom's Edge. And I don't believe there's anything over here. No, there is not. There's a breakable... Ow. There's a breakable wall here. Ow. And this has led us to a very interesting location. We have found the hive. Very many bees. As would only check out for a place called the hive. I know, such exceptional commentary. Ow. Here we find a very interesting enemy that appears to turn itself into a drill. But more importantly, we find encased in honey and wax. We have a bench. How nice. Just gonna heal up a bit. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna heal up and then take on the things further in. I don't really have commentary for the hive, just it's just bees. What I do have is a new entrance to the hive. Hello.
Wait, you're on the Minecraft server, the Hive?
Unfortunately, that is not the Minecraft, or unfortunately, that is not where I am right now. I am simply right near a physical, actual beehive.
Oh. So which one's more fun?
The physical, actual beehive.
Understandable.
I have no idea where I'm going right now, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Get it? Why do I do this?
Don't worry. You'll make a good dad someday.
Would I? I mean, my catchphrase is literally "don't trust me," so like...
Yeah.
If jokes are the only requirement, then I suppose I could. Either way, we can break into this.
I mean, of course, are the only requirement. What else would they require? You know, like.
I wouldn't know. Ow. Either way, through this swarm of bees, we find a grub. You are free to go, little one. That is not breakable, and I don't know why I thought it was.
This is what happens when you beat the Colosseum with a fool. You show how much of a fool you really are.
Indeed, and that is the one thing that I will always be known as. There seems to be a crystal that we can dash from, but more importantly, enemies and a wall I can climb. Here we find a grub. And if we actually let the whole dash go through, I don't know why I thought I saw something I could climb, but I was wrong. But more importantly, we end up back in the abandoned waterways. With a breakable wall.
Fun.
Now we're somewhere we can actually access from several places. Being one, either going through the waterways, or two, that one house in the City of Tears that I went to last episode. I think Eternal and Lydia? That was it. I think that was it, at least. Either way, we're not done with Kingdom's Edge yet. It is hot. Just, I hate it.
Oh, I feel that, man. I feel that.
On the bright side, at least it's not humid where I'm at.
I sadly cannot say the same.
Unfortunate. And now we're at the bottom of Kingdom's Edge. Either way, we're just gonna go back into the hive because there's something I need to do. There's something I can't stress my words right. That is how hot it is. There's something I need to do there. Finally. That's more like it. Well, back into the hive we go. I've apparently already been this way. It's not at all where I intended to go. I'm gonna heal up, and we're gonna find a different route. Now if we go up here... Ow. Ow. Oh! Perfect. I'm gonna take some time to heal up. Probably not a bad idea. I go this way, we can see that there was somewhere we could enter from. We've already entered from there, however. And that led us to a grub. Now that I have stolen these bees' geo, I would have liked to say these bees' G's, but that doesn't really work. I don't know. Either way, I tried to make it rhyme and I got something, but not something very good.
The birds and the Bee Gees.
Are they staying alive? That is the Bee Gees, right?
I think so.
It has been so long. It has been so long since I got my CPR certification that I think it's expired. And frankly, that's probably for the better because it's not like I was good at it anyway.
Not like I wanted to save anyone anyway.
I mean, it would be great to save one, but save someone, but I'm not exactly going anywhere. I should probably go get recertified or something, who knows.
I guess it would depend on the person.
There's some people that it would be great to save with CPR. Others that are, not so much.
Exactly. People are horrible.
Either way, I've made it to a truly worthy opponent. One that I can't seem to damage the bees for. Hello, Hive Knight. Truly a worthy opponent. Gonna heal up. While he's stunned, I take the chance to heal as well. Ow. I did not expect him to spawn that on me. Ow. The bees! Ah! 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 Descending Dark is my favorite move. Heal. And I win. Aha. How unfortunate. However, our prize is the Hive Blood Charm. Heals the bearer's wounds over time, allowing them to regain health without focusing soul. However, it is a rather slow heal over time, and, not really something I use very often. Also, hello! My knight, at last you are freed. Small thing, I know your kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale beings that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hallownest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. To rail against nature is folly. All things must accept an end. Alright, now to see if I can manage to get out of here alive, which I'm very much doubting. Haha! Fool! No, 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 no! Bee!
You fool! No, 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 no!
Okay, there was a bee lingering by the door, and I was very much concerned that it would come in and hit me now that I was stuck in the animation of holding the mask shard. And that would have unironically killed me if it made contact. while I was
Understandable.
collecting the mask shard, I'm pretty sure. That would have been an embarrassing defeat. But you know what? We kind of win. Either way, I think it's about high time I get out of here.
Life is only skewed. Let's get out.
Time to do my legendary technique, and as you said, skedaddle. Alright. There seems to be a grub I missed in the hive. At least I think that's in the hive. Well, only one way to find out. Back we go. Alright. So now we are in this little box that's right before a large open room. Break through this way. And I need to go up and to the right, and if there's nothing there, then there's nothing there. And this was a waste of time. Ah! Not quite far enough up, I don't think. Ow. There's so many enemies. Ow. Now, contrary to what my experiences here may have you believe, I actually typically don't consider bees to be my enemies. Ow. Well, I can't be certain, but I'm pretty sure that there's not a thing here for me. But if I pogo all the way up... I did not expect that to work at all, and I do not think that was the intended method, but I pogoed all the way up, and for my rewards, I actually did end up finding that grub. I'm a tactical genius, just not when I expect to be. I'm not gonna lie, I'd completely forgotten that that's where I was. Anyways, with that grub rescued from the hive, there don't seem to be any more in Kingdom's Edge, which I frankly will take, because I suck at navigating Kingdom's Edge. Granted, I suck at navigating just about everything, but we'll take victories where we can.
I'll be right back again. I gotta go to the bathroom.
What?
So I'll be right back again. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Sorry, I keep disappearing.
No worries. Ow. Ah! I'm not sure how that happened, but you know what? I'm not dead, and I will take that. That was just embarrassing. I do not want to talk about that, and I will not be talking about it. Either way, I'll be returning to the basin so that I can take the stag somewhere. Alright, I need to take a look at what I've got right now, because there's two things I need for the... I need a vessel fragment, and I need 2 mask shards. Let's see. There's some charms I need. I am not going to lie. I barely have any idea where I am. Or what I'm doing next. Wait, actually, no, I know where I should be. We're gonna head back to the waterways, I think. Come on. I can find my way out of here. How rude. Either way, we shall make our way into the royal waterways. Ow. Now that we are here, where am I going? Off to the left. I need to go do some things, it seems. I will be resting at this bench. Let's see, now it seems we need to keep heading to the left. Because there's a grub there that I may rescue. That I've already passed. Probably a while ago. Indeed, there's a break in the wall here. And a grub. You are free, little one. Ow. And if we head in this direction... This is opened up to us. We can open that up. Talk to where Cornifer would have been. And more importantly, we have a shortcut to the fungal wastes. Right by where we saved Greta. However, that is not the only thing we will be doing here. As if we check by the bench, there is a place I could have gone. And also places I could have gone here. There's a rancid egg, soul statue, and we've been here before. Alright, this is where we just saved that grub. So right down here is the bench. Gonna rest there again. And now, if we head down this way, breakable terrain. Plenty of things that I am not personally dealing with. Or at least I would not choose to personally deal with, but I must now. Oh, hello, where'd you come from? Wake up. Cool. Head up here. Get some geo, of course. But more importantly, if we head up here, we break into this room. And by break into this room, I mean there's more paths for us to take. I think. No, this is just a shortcut back to the start where we entered. Ow. How rude. If we go even further up, there's a breakable wall. For the record, I hate everything in this area. It's awful. I did not do that correctly. I do not remember where I'm going. All I know is I can actually shade cloak through these successfully sometimes. If I head over here... Not much we can do over there. More importantly, we have found a new location. The junk pit. And in the junk pit, we find a cocoon chained with a simple lock. Let's go ahead and open it up. Wait, I don't have a simple key. Oops. Well, we'll investigate that later. The rest of the junk pit doesn't really have much for us to much to offer to us. And I'll find that other simple key somewhere eventually, I think. However, we have a way out, and that way out shall lead us to somewhere rather familiar.
I'm back.
Hello. We have opened a path back to the blacksmith's house. Ow. Anyways, it is now time to make our way back through the sewers because there is something I have not picked up yet. Namely, we can actually go under something that I've been going... we can actually go under this short outcropping. Grab a bunch of soul from destroying these fluke larvas. And now, we encounter the most difficult boss fight in the game. Fluke larva. Truly a worthy opponent. And for defeating Fluke Marm, we have obtained Fluke Nest. This will make our Vengeful Spirit, or I guess technically Shade Soul by now, a much more powerful technique. I'm probably not going to equip that ever because I hate these things. Anyways, even though this won't constitute completion, per se, I would like to end the game here, again. So I will be heading back to the Temple of the Black Egg. If I ever find my way out of the waterways, that is, because, we know my sense of direction is not exactly amazing.
Indeed.
Well, I've found my way out. We're good. Now if I make my way to the city storerooms, I think that's probably the closest stag station. Probably. Just gonna hit that switch, rest of this bench. climb this again. Alright.
You only still have 30 minutes of your stream left, right?
Yeah, I'm just expecting this to take me a while. And also, I would like to be finished just the slightest bit early today.
Understandable.
Ah! I got sniped.
Well, don't do that.
I'm working on it.
Simply, every time you think you're gonna get sniped, just be like, no. No, you. Cast for Flaga.
I would if I could. Either way, off to Dirtmouth we go again. Down the well we go again. Ow. And Hornet is here this time. The path is opened. One way or another, an end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. Don't be surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt, though if the moment presents, I'll aid as I'm able. Alright. Let's trust Hornet. We're not at 112% completion yet, but we're at 97. That's close enough, right? Right. Either way, once more, the Hollow Knight awaits us.
Streamer ends series early, saying, that's close enough, right?
Nah, not the series, just the episode. Though that would be iconic. Ow. Ow. Alright, let us heal up while he is taking the opportunity to injure himself. Desolate Dive is such a good move, by the way. Or Descent of Dark as well. Oh, Hornet's here now. We see some Dream Essence. Bonk. And now, we must prepare for a new challenge. Off in the distance, we can see my true worst enemy, the Radiance.
Oh my god, it's Zote!
I wish Zote were my true worst enemy. But instead, we have
Not
a
even-
moth.
Not Buff Zote.
Not even Grey Prince Zote, or any of his various adjectives Zote. Have you seen those by any chance?
I've only seen the one.
Ah! Ah! He's gonna heal up. Not a good amount. I never claimed to be good at this game. And if I ever did, it was either sarcasm or a lie.
Why not a sarcastic lie?
That's pretty likely too. Either way, I have been obliterated. Like I said, I was going to expect this to take a minute. So what I can do now is I'm going to take a look at my charms because what I can do to make this less troublesome is I'm probably not going to be using Quick Slash all that much, so that opens up 5 slots. I'm going to take Quick Focus, and I'm going to remove Spell Twister and take Deep Focus. This way I can heal 2 when I would normally heal 1, and I still have the Shaman Stone for sheer damage. Hello, Shade. Now we rematch the Hollow Knight, because we need to make it through the Hollow Knight to actually challenge Radiance. Gotta heal up.
I just realized with Silk Song, it's a sequel to this, right?
I have no earthly idea what's up with Silksong, actually.
So, okay. So if Silk Song does end up being a sequel, that means we get to see what the canon ending is.
This is true. Gather as much soul off of him while he's injuring himself as we possibly can. Ow, he fell on me. Ow. Make a mistake and slap him while he's spreading unpredictable projectiles around. And now, Hornet shall once more intervene and tell us. Get
Once
good.
more, tell us. Get good!
And we shall once again challenge Radiance. Ah! I did not dodge that correctly. I'm gonna heal up whenever we have the opportunity, because I know I'm going to take a lot of damage in this fight. That is just how I play this game, and it's not a very good way of playing this game. Ah! Ow, how rude. I'm just gonna heal up a bit. And now, we have some platforms we have to deal with this. Ah! I may be stupid. You heal. Dash through that. Try to dodge these projectiles. Not do a very good job at it, though. Dodge those needles. Ah! Stop chasing me! Where'd you go? Ah! We must now climb as quickly as we can to put an end to Radiance's shenanigans. I'm not particularly fast at climbing, though. However, I have done good enough. Now with a single strike, Radiance has been bound by the void. Well, you know what time it is. My favorite time, button mash time. And with Radiance sufficiently beaten up, we may now focus. I'm not going to lie, that took me significantly fewer attempts to do than I thought it would.
Understandable.
Either way, the darkness has been drained from the temple, it seems. And standing in the center is a dead hornet. Who's notably not standing. And is notably not dead. I have such a way with words.
I feel like, if anything, this might be the canon ending.
Entirely possible. Anyways, it appears as though the vessel has been obliterated. And all of the shades of all of the prior vessels are now allowed their rest. With the threat of the Radiance quelled, the Void no longer has to rise up to oppose it. Or something, I don't know. Either way, we have completed Hollow Knight once more, just like we did last time. This time with, I believe, 93% completion. Still not quite at our 112% benchmark we set out, but still higher than we started the stream at, so I'll take it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let this play for a bit while I go take care of some things going on. I will be right back. I return. And there's my camera. Alright. We have once more completed Hollow Knight, as I have said. But that does not mean we are done here. Instead, we will be continuing again. And right now for a short time. But yeah. We have defeated the Radiance. What a good job we've done. Anyways, now, I could do a few things. I could, you know, go ahead and try and rescue some more grubs. I could go ahead and try to find all the charms that I haven't actually picked up yet. Or I could do something brilliant and beat the game again. I'm liking that plan, personally. What do you think?
It again. Just beating it again right now.
Yes, right now. This time,
Right.
just not the way Hornet intends us to. I never said I was good at this game, by the way.
at least right now he's only doing the one health hits.
Indeed. Apparently not. Ow. Now, what if instead of following every hint the game has thrown at us, we just kind of destroy the Hollow Knight physically right there? Hornet is doing what we in the business refer to as not having a good time. I am healing up temporarily. And the Hollow Knight has been defeated. We go ahead and focus all of the bad essence into ourselves. Come on. We become the new vessel for the for the plague once more. Just as we did initially, except this time Hornet is here. And unconscious. How unfortunate. And now the door has been sealed once more, but this time with Hornet on it as a dreamer. However, she's also in the temple, so not very likely anyone's ever going to break out of this thing. Or break into this thing, I suppose, more accurately.
Yeah.
And with that, we view the credits once more. Even with the game completed 3 times on stream within the last 2 episodes, we are not done, as I have said. But you know what? It's funnier this way. Since I'm not going to be going for these endings legitimately, as there's one more ending to the game that I will be trying on stream and probably taking forever to accomplish because I don't claim to be very good at it. Yeah, might as well have the other endings shown off, right?
Yeah, why not?
And now we let the credits play once more, this time with me actually here instead of leaving to get a snack.
What? No. Obviously, you just need to go get another snack. Balance it out, you know?
I am very tempted to do that. But either way, once these credits come to an end, I believe I will be closing off this episode. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here. And, tune in tomorrow. Not tomorrow. What? No. Tune in on Friday for some more Neon White. Tune in on Saturday for, I don't believe I've have anything super special picked out yet, but I have been offered to play Under Night, which is a fighting game, and I would be interested in playing a fighting game. Then on Monday we have some more Kingdom Hearts, and Wednesday we're coming straight back to this. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. Does my co-commentator have anything he would like to tell the chat?
Go check out my videos.
Indeed.
I put my lifeblood into them. Jeff's Gaming Emporium. I think last week we just had the Assassin's Creed 2 video come out. Here in 2 weeks we're going to have Recoded come out. I put a lot of work into them.
Indeed. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know where I was going with that, actually. Yeah, you can check with Jeff's channel to get a preview to some future RPG streams, because he's covering the whole franchise, just like I plan to. And yeah, you're gonna get some sneak peeks at the games coming up. It's gonna be great, trust me. Anyways, I shall see you all later. Thank you. And I don't know, I don't really have a dedicated stream ending. See ya.